trying to see if it's all okay. We should be live, and yep, not much. Last time, I think last week, we did a live at this time, and there were quite a lot of people because it was, well, it's nighttime here, and it's a good time for you folks. We'll see if that's true in this case as well. And if that's not the case, it's fine. We'll do it some other time. But yeah, today I didn't have time when I usually do lives. That is when I got home from work. But now I do, so I decided let's see, let's check in, see if people come in or come by. And yeah, I don't think this will last too long, like 20 minutes or so, I think I'll have, if we get a chat going. If not, then obviously it's gonna be even shorter because I don't have that much um, things to say, like at least not at the top of my head. But yeah, usually at the like second minute, this people start coming, and then we see where we stand. So yeah, the thing that I wanted to say for today, what was that? Yeah. Uh, Usually I talk about like exercise and fitness when I don't have other things, particular specific things to mention. And I was also gonna say that, so usually people would always talk like, yeah, you need to exercise. The more you exercise, the better it is, and that is all true. But also sometimes you just don't feel like it. You might be too tired, or for whatever reason, it's not your day. You could push through it sometimes, and that could be good potentially. Like if you're just bored and then you don't feel like exercising, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna exercise still, and then you feel better. That can work. But if you're just really tired, you don't want to push yourself too hard and exercise when you're tired. The better option there would be to rest, because you would otherwise invite maybe more risk of injury that way. X Millac says hello there to you as well. Thank you for joining us. Fisher Hammerlink says hello. How has your day been? Thank you for asking. I'll get back to you in a sec. Just gonna go through the chat so far. Milax says WYD. And Brawl says, are you a Christian? My dog. Powered. B Woodby says, hi, hello there for you as well. And Milax says, you are cool. Thank you very much. Right back at you. And yeah, Fisher says, hi. Thank you all for commenting. Hope you're having a great day or evening. I noticed you asked here how I was doing, or how the day was. Pretty well. A regular day for me. Just got home from work, did some chores, and here we are. For me, it's already 8:20 p.m. Handsome chill guy, you're nice, says Whoop Pig. Thank you. Um, yeah, thank you. Glad you got that vibe, and we can basically feel free to mention or talk about anything as long as we keep it civil. We can have a nice chat, hopefully. Um, Flynn says, Fisher, that's too many highs. It's all right. Yeah, so one high is quite good enough. I'm managing to go through the comments, so you don't need to add more than one, at least for now. So yeah, but still, thank you for being active. Is it daytime in your country? Says serve. Sorry, the chat is going away from me, so I'm not managing to read your names. Survival rate. So it is 8 p.m. So still there's daylight, but it's fading. So soon it will be dark. But it's also cloudy, and that's why it's a bit darker than it normally would be. So yeah. Um, do I fish? And survival rate said hi, so hello back to you as well. And I do not fish. I would love to go like catch and release. Fishing seems great because it's quite relaxing. You're in nature, and it's there's the unexpected element. Like you never know what's gonna bite. So yeah, I'd love to go fishing. There's actually a lot of rivers here and lakes where people do that, so it seems quite fun. Um, what did I have for dinner today? Dinner. What did I? Oh, yeah, just scrambled eggs, some feta cheese, and a bit of chicken, and did I? Yeah, and yeah, sweet potato. That that was it. Yeah, that's like a more or less common dinner for me. But thank you for the question. Katarina Forsberg says hi. Hello there, Katarina. Thank you for joining us. Yamu says hi. Hi, Yamu. Hope you're having a great day. How kind are you going to be, by the way? Well, that depends. I'm not sure how kind can I get. You would need to give me, for example, like in what instance could I show how kind or unkind I am? But I guess I try to be kind. Does that answer the question? I'm not sure. America and Canada run owned by UK. Um, I'm from Bhutan, and it is nighttime, 12:29. Says survival rate. Okay, that's not too big of a difference, time difference to here. So it's 4 hours. But yeah, it's quite hot, I imagine, in Bhutan at the moment. Although it's nighttime, so that's probably a bit cooler than. Do you get, for example, quite high humidity? Because if that's the case, then I guess it's a bit more difficult to bear that heat. Merlin's back, and Merlin's here with us again, our regular chat friend. So thank you for joining us. Says hello, brother. How are you? Doing pretty well, Merlin. Thank you for asking. Regular day, and this, well, the closer I am to the weekend, the better I feel. So I hope you're having a great day yourself. You're in Europe like me. Says whoop pig. Yeah, and yes. Copenhagen says whoop pig. So no, I'm not in Copenhagen, but if you like to guess, I can give you some clues. First clue would be it is a Slavic country. Copenhagen, though, quite a cool city. So shout out to Wood Pig. Um, what country are you from? Says Yamu, or asks Yamu. So the first clue would be a Slavic country or nation. So that's the first clue. I'll give more clues later on if you like to guess. Do you tap in frequencies? Do you like cat head biscuits? I'm not sure what frequencies I could tap into, but we don't have those kinds of biscuits. I don't eat that many biscuits, to be honest, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, biscuits could be a nice snack. I try to stay away from snacks uh, usually. Uh, where are you from? Um, so yeah, Slavic country is the first clue. Second clue, so would be Southeast Europe. Third clue would be we were once connected with many, few other countries as well. Survivor uh, says, and I sleep with a blanket 30 to 40, whoa, 30 to 45 C, so Celsius. That's quite hot. And yeah, here it's about 30-ish. But yeah, sleeping with a blanket with that high of a heat is quite of achievement, like well done to. Do you then sleep with air conditioning? I'll just move from the, maybe this would be a better view. We'll see. I just moved from the balcony. Might be a better view for you folks, or a better, well, not view, but maybe better lighting. If it's not, I'll move back to the original spot. So let me know. Let me just see what I missed. Merlin, I am now having a better day, so glad to hear you, well, etc. Well, that's awesome. Glad to hear you're having a better day now, and I'm sorry to hear that your day wasn't going so great, but hopefully it picks up from here. And uh, I don't know what would be a universal thing that would make someone's day improve more, but like, what is it you do, Merlin, that would, improve your day? Like, for example, for me, I would like, I go to the nearest, like, there's a forest park here. Like, say park because part of that forest is actually a park, and I go for a walk there with my wife. That usually makes my day better when I'm having a down day, let's say. Come, okay, Sweden. So no, Sweden would be more north from where I am. This is more southeast. If you look, for example, towards Greece, but we are not, we're not connected to Greece. That is, we do not border Greece, but you go into that direction. And this country has some connections with Greece as well, like through history and culture and all that. And the language here is close to Russian. That's I guess could be a big clue. Close in, like, in sounding, not actually. We don't understand Russians that much. After 20-year Europe, okay, that's not gonna go through that. Sorry. Do you want to be friends on WhatsApp or other apps? I don't have. Well, I have like Viber that I don't really use. WhatsApp. Yeah, yes, I think, yeah, I have WhatsApp. Sure, why not? We could connect. Why not? Merlin says, just your hello to me was enough, brother. Bless you. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. So thank you very much for that, Merlin. Um, Glad to hear you're better, and thank you for the kind words. Um, Sahil, I'm sorry, but those kinds of comments are way too aggressive and are kind of attacking other people. So we're not going to go over them. Um, yeah, so as I mentioned, we're going to be civil, and we're not going to impose or threaten others. So yeah, that's not gonna go. But there you go. Um, okay, now let's see. Sarvaret says, okay, great. Hope you folks are having a great day, and you can let me know if you like, for example, your plans for the weekend. It's coming soon, so for example, on, I don't know if you all have like a Friday. For me, I see Friday as one of the best days, Friday and Saturday. When it's Sunday, I'm already like, oh, now I have to prepare for work, and it's the weekend's gone. Although Sunday can be really cool as well, but Friday and Saturday for me are like the best days of the week. So I was wondering, for you folks, do you have particular plans? Or do you feel the same way? Do you have a favorite day? Um, Corisa Savers says, "How are you? How is your live streaming?" Thank you for asking. Doing well at the moment, and the live stream is ongoing. So far, so good. There's some nice people on the stream, and that's why the live stream is going well. And I'm glad to have you folks on the stream. So thank you for that. Hopefully you're having a great day or evening yourself, and an even better day ahead. So yeah, thank you for that. Um, what was I gonna mention? Oh yeah, right. So which just the thing that I wanted to mention at the start. Usually when I talk about a bit about like fitness and exercise and stuff, but I was just gonna mention sometimes you might feel too tired to exercise. It's okay to not exercise then. Just have a rest and recharge, and then get back at it some other time. Carissa says it is okay if I ask my friends to drive or join live stream. Um, if they can, yeah, of course, anybody can join, and as long as we're civil, we can have a conversation about anything. So feel free to comment, leave questions, topics, even. We can talk about whatever. I'm open to any kinds of discussions. So yeah, feel free. And thank you for asking, by the way. Very, very nice of you. Merlin says it was very hot in France and Canada. Got it, but I'm getting by, so it's okay. Yeah, it was really hot here. Oh, but you're by a lake. Okay, Merlin's by a lake. That's awesome. I hope you don't have a lot of mosquitoes, though, or that you can, handle the mosquitoes there, like with mosquito nets and stuff. But yeah, it's here. It was really hot these days. Today it's 30-ish. That's okay, but it was 40, and that's really quite almost unbearable. I was walking by, like, coming back from work, I was just throwing water on my head to cool off. So great that you live by the lake, Merlin. You can maybe have a swim and cool off. That's awesome. Um, Survival, is that, if I'm pronouncing it right, sorry. It asks if I have a wife. So yes, I do have a wife. I'm married, and yeah, we've been together for 15 years. Yeah, long time. Um, I'm sorry, not gonna pronounce the name correctly, but says subject, open to all subjects. Feel free to leave your comments, questions, subjects in the chat, and we'll go over that. We'll discuss them. Is it okay to get my friends to join the live stream? Yes, it is, Carissa. Your friends can, of course, join, and we can talk about whatever subjects you like, as long as we keep things civil. Bye bye. I have to sleep. Good night, and have sweet dreams. Same to you. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for liking the stream, and thank you people for subscribing. That helps a lot, helps me and the channel grow. So many thanks, and hope you have a great night as well, Survivor. So thank you. Do you live in Canada? Asks Carissa. No, I don't. I live in Serbia, which is the country in Southeast Europe. But some people did ask me if my accent was Canadian, and to that I just could say, if you say so. So yeah, good. It could be. The ticks are much more this year a problem than mosquitoes, says Merlin. Oof, yeah, oh, that's tough. Yesterday I got back from a walk and said to my son, "Hey, what?" To see how sweat pours out like a water tap. LOL. Yeah, that's real heat. I don't know, for ticks first. I'm not sure what helps really. Um, like, I've seen some people that go into the woods. Maybe, I guess I was thinking bird watchers, but maybe hunters. I've seen them spray things on their clothes and then leave it to dry, and then wear them in that potentially, I guess, prevented or repelled ticks. So I don't know if that helps, but yeah, that can be an issue. Good luck with that, Merlin. I'm not sure what the best advice there would be, but I'm sure you already know what the best course of action there is. Um, and yeah, I'm sure your son is getting to adapt to the heat now. Well, that younger people, I guess, can bear the heat uh, better in some ways, and the fact that you're near a lake always helps. Yes, brother, your English is wonderful. Absolutely. Thank you, Merlin. That's very kind. What is the time for you there? Asks Carissa. And Kupi Van. Oh, sorry. Kupovina u Beogradu says hi. Hello there. Um, so the time here is 8:39 p.m. It's now it's nighttime. I'll move just a bit here to maybe show you, but yeah, if you can see, it's quite dark. So yeah, still a little bit of sunlight, but it's fading. So yeah, it's 2:30 p.m. in Canada. That's quite quite nice. It's yeah, big difference, big time difference here, but nice time of the day. You have still quite a bit of a day ahead of you, so hopefully you have a nice rest of the day, right? I would imagine, since you're near a lake, that there's some like hiking roads and trails that you could go to, although when it's so hot, it's not ideal to go hiking. But it's, I imagine, quite nice in normal circumstances. Carissa says, go to bed. Well, uh, yeah, I go to bed at about close to 10 p.m. So like hour and something, because I get up early in the morning. So 10, or if I could get to sleep even earlier, that I guess would be better. But for me, it is 12:40 p.m. says Carissa. Wow. Um, okay, that's not that not that late. You're also quite nice time zone for you now, daytime, daylight, and hopefully you have a nice day planned. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you, Carissa. And do you have, if you don't mind sharing, like, do you have a favorite thing that you like to do on the weekend or during the day when you have free time, when you don't have, your obligations? And what was it? The heat. Oh, I'll first read Merlin's comment. Yes, I'm near an ancient copper mine, and they are, wow, excavating all around the fence areas to replace it, deep in the woods. Oof. And it's right near where I live, and finding buried treasure is like stones. Whoa, that's awesome. Filled with fool's gold, all kinds of stuff. Amazing. Whoa, Merlin, you're basically like Indiana Jones there. That's really, really cool. Um, Adrian says, to. So, hello, Adrian. Thank you for joining us. I live in Canada, and for me, it's 12:43, says Carissa. Yeah, Canada, also huge country compared to this one. So yeah, different time zones. But I hope that you're bearing the heat, you know, uh, well, because sorry, Canada, I guess, or Canadians are used to cold weather. I'm not sure how used to the hot weather you are, but this heat wave is quite something. Even for us here, it's been quite hot. I'm in Ontario. Yes, there are time zone differences in Canada, says Merlin. Yeah, since Serbia doesn't have that issue, since it's a small country, there's just a one time zone. But Carissa said, "Thank you. Yeah, yeah, you're most welcome." Okay, you're wrong on that because it is hot in Canada right now. You do know I got some few friends and kind of go to your wrong. Um, do you mean I'm wrong in the sense of Canadians are used to the heat, or is it something else? Just try and let us know, and I'll of course read your comment, and we'll see. I like to go swimming, says Carissa. Sorry, my chat just flew by, and so I'm reading quite slowly. My apologies. So yeah, swimming, great, like for all kinds of things. Keeps you fit. It helps relieve stress, gets you to feel happier as well, releases the dopamine hormone, um, tones muscles, very healthy, all good. Like, and it's quite a low pressure on the joints as well. So swimming is overall like a great exercise, and it's awesome that you enjoy it and that you go swimming. That's really good. I definitely support that. So swimming definitely something that everybody should do more or less. Please elaborate SNB if it was important, says Merlin. Yeah. SNB says you're wrong because you said that it is cold in Canada is not cold in Canada is actually hot. Oh, sorry, SNB. It is because I live right by the Lake Superior and feel that cool air. That lake is cold as fuck, says Merlin. Swimming is not hormone, is vibration. I'm from Romania. It is 21:45. It's night. Yeah, nighttime for Adrian. So S&B, just to clarify, I was well trying to say, or my thought process was that Canadians are used to the cold weather because Canada has quite cold winters. And so I was thinking probably Canadians are much more used to um, the cold than they are used to the heat or the hot weather. For example, here in Serbia, the coldest it gets is about like -15, whereas in Canada, I'm sure it gets much colder than that and for a longer period of time. However, here in Serbia, the heat is like 35. That's usual for the summer, and I'm guessing Canadians are not used to that kind of heat for a long time. I could be wrong, obviously, correct me please, but yeah, that was just my thought process. So yes, we have Adrian who's from Romania, and Merlin says, "Whoa, Romania, nice." Um, Dumpert says, "How much money do you have sold? Do you have if you sold everything?" Oh, so whew, not much. I well, the only like thing here is that housing is very expensive now, so I guess that would uh, earn me quite a bit of money. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't have much. Um, and water is spurts or spirits sports. It is hot, says Carissa. Yeah, heat these days is almost everywhere with this El Nino heat wave, and it's like obviously for people that are just indoors, AC can do the trick, but when you're outdoors, it's for example important to bring your water, stay hydrated. and not be exposed to the heat for too long when it's at its peak, like unbearable. So yeah, cooling off or staying cool is important. SNB says, now that is true. Ooh, okay, so we've touched common ground there. Thank you. Um, everyone says Canada is just cold. LOL. Yeah. Um, thank you, Merlin's back, says Adrian. Yeah, because he's from Romania and Romania is pretty cool. But usually people would associate Romania with um, Count Dracula. I think that's the most common thing that I've seen. Like people, when people hear Romania, they think Count Dracula. Um, Number says, I have so many 000 pounds in my bank. Awesome for you. Happy for you. That's pretty cool. You can then get a lot of things for you and uh, hopefully have a nice cushioned life for you, for your family, friends, and everybody else. Yeah. Blessings from Canada, says Merlin. Blessings to you back. Can you sing hello, says Carissa. Sing hello like the song from who sings hello? I wasn't. I forgot. But anyway, I'm not a good singer, so yeah, no, none of that, unfortunately. Uh, SNB says it is not a heat wave, it's firewall. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Say R is a spirit, and you will know these things when you called on the Jesus change your life. Okay, bro, this guy's just toxic. Yeah, seemed like. Can I please have some of your money, Dumperts? Says Merlin. Please, yeah, just a bit since Dumpert says has so much he wouldn't feel a thing just giving a few thousand, I guess, away or a few mil. Can I sometimes it's very cold. Um, Dumpert says, "Are you a Christian?" People here are Orthodox Christians. I myself wouldn't characterize myself that way, but I respect all faiths as long as we are civil again with each other and not wishing each other harm. So hope that helps. I'm a teen challenge graduate and worked there. That's that's pretty cool. That's from Merlin. Sorry, I forgot to read that. Adrian says, "I know Serbian. Dobar dan." Yes, there you go. Adrian is from Romania and he knows Serbian. That's a good one. Dobar dan would mean good day, like saying greetings. Dumpert says, "Sorry, I can't." That's fine, I guess. Carissa says, "No, just the word hello." Oh, if I just sing hello, that would. I don't think that would. Um, I don't consider that singing because I am not a good singer. So I don't know how I would. I could maybe sing it like hello, hello, hello. That something like that, I guess. Um, where are you going when you die? Ooh, okay. We've gone to some real serious questions. I don't believe you, Dumperp. LOL, says Merlin. Yeah, Dumperp, you could prove them wrong and send 1 or 2 mil. Uh, you say when it gets really hot and feels like fire, that is called firewall. And firewall separates Earth. Okay. But it is what it is, and you need to understand that. But bless you anyway, says Merlin. Yeah, yeah, okay. So I was just gonna say, I have about like two more minutes left, and then I'll have to unfortunately go and get ready for tomorrow. But yeah, I was gonna mention in Canada, I imagine, yeah, you get like a short but hot summer, and then uh, on come the cold days once again. Hopefully, this summer is like a nice one for you. Uh, Love you, brother. Have an awesome week, says Merlin. Thank you very much. Same to you. Hope you have an awesome week and hope to see you again soon. I'll be maybe doing this tomorrow, but yeah, Saturday and Sunday, early in the morning for me, and for you, I guess, folks, it's gonna be like evening, nighttime. Um, so yeah, yeah. Um, Merlin says, thank you. As always, the pleasure is mine. Thank you, folks, as well for joining. Thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing. It means a whole lot to me. So, very, very nice. I have a word. Serbia is Slavic. Yes. So Slavic countries are here around us, and for people that are maybe, um, I guess a lot of people don't know much about Slavs, but I think on the internet, like especially on some YouTube videos, there was a bit about Slavs, usually funny stuff. And there's that video game and the books as well, The Witcher, which were based on Slavic folklore and stuff like that. So that might be fun for people. That's just like a side note. This guy talks forever, says Woodpig. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's going to be it for me for now. It is known in Canada, Slavic people can drink a lot and be fine. Oh, yes, that's quite true. People here drink quite a lot, like rakia, which is a strong drink, beer sometimes, and sometimes even people would drink rakia and then beer to kind of cool it, which is quite strong. So yeah. Whoop. Wood Pig says he is answering our questions. You dork. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe. Uh, so yeah, if Wood Pig is um, addressing that to me, then yeah, I'm reading the comments, trying to stay active um, and yeah, answer your questions and have like a conversation here with you folks. So yeah, the more I talk, I guess it's because I'm reading and trying to answer the questions and have a conversation that way. But thank you for the comment nonetheless. It's quite funny to me. But it could be for someone else in the chat. If that's the case, let us know, Woodpig, who you're referring to. But I don't mind the comment. Um, Romania is Slavic and Rome. Yeah, there you go. Roman culture had a lot of influence, or that is, the Roman Empire had a lot of influence and shared the culture in these parts. And so Romania obviously has that in it as well. Which is something interesting we could talk about maybe next time if you folks are into that sort of stuff. There's lots of, like for example, Merlin mentioned that we can also talk about the excavations that are going on at Merlin's place or near Merlin, and here there's lots of excavations that could be done in the countries here. They like excavate Roman ruins, lots of those, and there's something called the Vincha. That's a very old civilization, and I'm sure you folks have seen that one sculpture, which is of a woman that's quite hefty. It's like a stone that's a carving of a woman, female body. But yeah, that's we could cover that maybe next time if you folks are interested. Anyways, thank you all very much for being here, making this live what it is and what it was. Quite fun for me, and hopefully it was fun for you all as well. Thank you once again, and looking forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you, take care, and have a wonderful rest of the day.